Welcome to another episode of Jumpin In The Pot. I'm your host, Marcia, and today, this is what's jumping in my pot. I'm going to make a homemade Stromboli with homemade marinara sauce. Let's get to it. These are the ingredients I will be using: salt, sugar, fresh parsley, all-purpose flour, rapid rise instant yeast, granulated garlic. You could also use fresh chopped garlic. I have an egg here beaten, butter, olive oil, minced fresh garlic. These are the cheeses I will be using: provolone cheese and mozzarella cheese. These are the meats I will be using. It's from the deli. It's Italian cold cuts. This is prosciutto, Genoa salami, and I'm going to use deli cut pepperoni. Now let's get to making the dough for the Stromboli. I have some water here in the measuring cup. It's warm water, and we're going to add the yeast with some salt and sugar. We're going to mix the yeast and the water up together. We're going to let this sit to the side for about 3 minutes. I have the flour here, the all-purpose flour. We're going to add the olive oil to the flour. And the yeast mixture. We're going to mix this up together. If it's a little too dry, you add a little warm water. As always, the ingredients will be in the description box below. Now, we're going to take a little flour and put it on the surface we're going to knead the dough on. My hands are already clean. Let's continue to knead the dough for about 5 minutes. Put a little bit more flour. Now, we're going to take this bowl and we're going to add a little oil in the bowl. And rub the oil in it. Then we're going to take the dough and put it in this bowl here and turn it over to saturate it in the oil. And then we're going to cover it up and let it set for 1 hour to 90 minutes to rise. Now, while the Stromboli dough is rising, let's make the marinara sauce. And these are the ingredients I will be using: red pepper flakes, salt, sugar, basil, oregano, black pepper, crushed garlic, olive oil, and crushed tomatoes. I have a sauce pot here, and we're going to turn it on medium-low. And I'm going to add some olive oil to the pot and the minced garlic. We're going to let this cook up for about 2 minutes. Okay, the garlic has sauteed up enough, and this is the next step. We're going to add the crushed tomatoes. Stir that up. Then we're going to add the crushed red pepper flakes. A little salt. A little sugar. Basil. Oregano. And the black pepper. We're going to stir this up, and we're going to let all these ingredients simmer for about 15 minutes. Let's roll the dough out now. It has risen, and I've added some flour to the board, and I put a little flour on the rolling pin. So we're going to roll it out to a square. Add a little bit of more flour to the board. I think it's rolled out enough, so we can move on to the next step. I have some butter here, and we're going to put the granulated garlic in it, and we're going to mix this up to make garlic butter. And by the way, it's unsalted butter I'm using. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. We're going to put the garlic butter on the dough. We're going to take a silicone spatula and spread it on the dough. Okay, I think all of the mixture has been spread out. Now, we're going to sprinkle some parsley. Let the parsley jump on the dough. Now it's time for the cheese and the cold cuts. Now we're going to roll this up like a jelly roll, like you're making a jelly roll. Now it's time to put the egg wash on top. With the brush, pastry brush. Now we're going to put some dried parsley flakes on top. Then we're going to take a serrated knife, bread knife, and we're going to cut on top. This is to let the steam out. Then we put it in this sheet pan I have here lined with parchment paper. Then we put it in the oven and let it bake for 20 to 25 minutes. I have my oven set to 375. Here you have it. Homemade Stromboli and homemade marinara sauce for dipping. Enjoy. If you like what you saw today, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. And I will see you soon with another video. Bye.